Welcome back to Infinity Beyond. Last time we asked the wild question, are we living in a simulation? A digital reality crafted by a higher intelligence or future version of ourselves. But tonight, we take that thought one level deeper. What if this isn't the first simulation? What if it's not even the second? What if our reality is a simulation within a simulation? Nested like a dream inside a dream, like Russian dolls layered in digital infinity. This is the idea of layered simulations, or recursive realities. And it challenges everything we think we know, not just about the universe, but about perception, identity, and truth. Let's break it down. If a civilization creates a simulation with conscious beings, and those beings create their own simulation, and those do the same, you get a cascade, a stack, a digital multiverse built from code running code. Each layer unaware of the one above, each thinking it's real. You might be wondering, how could this happen? Let's return to the exponential growth of computing power. In just decades, we've gone from basic computers to virtual worlds indistinguishable from reality. Given enough time, processing power, and intention, creating entire simulated universes, complete with history, laws of physics, and digital life, may become commonplace. And if we reach that stage, what's stopping them, our simulated creators, from also being simulated? This leads to a staggering implication. Base reality, the original, unsimulated world, might be buried under billions of simulated layers. If true, the odds of us being in that original base reality? Astronomically low. We could be simulation number 173 out of 10,000. And our creators? Simulated minds themselves, unaware that they are not real either. Let's pause. Does that make you feel disoriented or strangely comforted? Because, in a way, it's poetic. If reality is layered, it means consciousness can echo. Ideas can ripple across dimensions. Love, pain, wonder, they're not limited to base reality. They emerge wherever complexity allows. Your thoughts, your experiences, they're still real to you. And maybe that's all that matters. But layered simulations raise mind-bending questions. For example, do the rules of physics differ across layers? Could we access higher layers through glitches, insights, or altered states of consciousness? What about dreams, near-death experiences, déjà vu? Could these be brief connections, data leaks between simulation tiers? Some philosophers suggest that spiritual experiences might not be delusions, but glimpses into the layer above. Moments when your consciousness synchronizes with its original self. Others propose that higher beings, gods, angels, aliens, might be entities from a parent simulation, occasionally interfacing with ours like moderators in a virtual world. And what if you have a version of yourself in every layer? A chain of minds, each thinking, learning, creating, all subtly connected. What happens when one wakes up? There's a concept in computer science called a recursive function, a process that calls itself within itself. It's powerful, efficient, elegant. What if consciousness is recursive? What if reality itself is a recursive function running through space and time? Simulations don't have to be technological. They can be metaphorical. Every story you imagine, every world you build in your dreams, is a simulation. And perhaps we're not meant to escape the simulation, but to contribute to it, to enrich it, to evolve it. Now, let's get speculative. If civilizations live long enough, they might not only create simulations, they might build nested universes on purpose. Why? For research, for art, for entertainment. Perhaps one layer runs faster than another, allowing centuries of development in just seconds. Maybe our layer is a sandbox universe, designed to explore ethics, emotion, or existential struggle. Or maybe we're not simulations of people. We're simulations of possibilities. Each layer testing different paths, different physics, different timelines. Some say, if this is a simulation, nothing matters. We say, if this is a simulation, everything matters. Because someone, somewhere, went to the trouble of crafting this, of coding complexity, of designing galaxies, laughter, love, and uncertainty, even if the creators are digital. Even if they don't know they're simulated either. Meaning doesn't disappear with simulation, it deepens. Let's imagine the future. If we discover we are in a simulation and we can reach the layer above, what then? Do we break free? Ask questions? Demand answers? Or do we do what we've always done? Build, create, simulate. In a recursive universe, purpose is not vertical, it's horizontal. Each layer giving rise to another. Each reality birthing more reality, not because it has to, but because it can. In the next segment, we'll explore whether simulations might collide. Could overlapping layers of reality interfere with each other? And if so, have we already seen the signs? Until then, ask yourself, if this life is a simulation, how would you live differently? And if it's real, live that way anyway, because in the end, whether we're code or carbon, the wonder is real, and that's enough.